Hi, I'm Neil Harmon, and I'll try and introduce myself for our class. I'm working on my MDiv. I'm probably toward the end of my second virtual year, although it's taken me a long time to get here. I'm going part time, two courses at a time. And I started at Andover Newton, went there for a while, I guess the equivalent of half a year, and then they ran away from town. So I found myself in search of a new school and found myself at CTS, which has worked out really well. The two schools have very similar concerns and a feeling about them. I'm a Unitarian Universalist, and theologically, I label myself a Christian pluralist. And I was raised in a technically independent church, but it's sort of a UCC style church. And we shared services with various Methodist and congregational churches in town in the summer. So we were all sort of compatible. And my religious background's fairly low key. I was unchurched for a long time and then rediscovered the UU church of my great grandparents when I moved to the town I live in a few years ago. So I grew up as a kid in fairly, I guess I'd say, traditional mainline Protestant services, not evangelical, not high pressure, and the Sunday school was fairly relaxed and sort of some information, but not at all overwhelming. And I was unchurched for a long time. I'm a science guy. I work in high tech, and it took a while for me to figure out how science and religion are actually compatible, which I'm in a comfortable place there now, which I'm very happy with. And discovering the UU church was a good thing because I have problems with religions that claim exclusivity. The we wanted to talk about a leader that I admire for worship, and I'd have to say that the minister of my congregation, I've always been impressed about how she navigates the sort of complex world of leading UU worship, because while our heritage is largely Christian, we have a real mix of members, and many are Christian, many are not, and it's a challenge to go too deep into any particular tradition without finding somebody's feeling left out. So walking that line and saying things in a way that actually stays true to a tradition while not offending anybody is sometimes a little bit of a challenge, and she manages to do it very well. And that's one of the things I want to learn. I want to learn how to do. I don't know what else to say. I'm actually in my attic office, which is where I'll be during our Zooms and so forth. Oh, I think I may have met my degree requirements for a worship class. I did a preaching class, but I wanted to take this class because I'm very interested in leading worship. I'm very interested in the sort of way that worship works, and I also enjoy it. I enjoy the public speaking part and sort of, I guess I'll say, the performance aspect part, but also the putting it together so that it ends up meaning something coherent. I think that's all sort of enjoyable as well as important. So I'm looking forward to learning more about it. See you in class.